What's up guys, my name is Bart, I'm 15 and I'm making 30k per month with my dropshipping stores. Today is the 16th of February and last year my life was completely different. Right now I'm chilling in Croatia, renting this whole villa by myself. It's 320 square meters and I invited just my mom. Last year, at this time, my birthday was coming up. I had about 1k in my bank account. I was dreaming of going to a place like this. Everything happens over time. I knew I couldn't get to a villa like this in a month or two. It takes weeks, it takes months, or even years sometimes to build something very big and strong and something that is consistent. And this is the word I want to stop at. Consistency. I don't see many people talk about consistency in general, but consistency is actually the main part of business, I would say. Because yeah, some people are talented or something, they're better than you or whatsoever, they have better circumstances, right? If you're consistent, you'll always beat them, and trust me, luck is not what got me here, far from that. But I think luck actually exists and has a definition. Most people define luck as something that just magically appears as magical energy, but luck is actually just a simple formula of timing and skill. Some days are more lucky than other days, and this is what I'm trying to say. If you want to have the luck I have the luck, you have to work every single day, even if it's Christmas, even if it's your birthday, even if it's summer, even if it's school off, your job off or whatever, but you have to work every single day. People always keep chasing this motivation, trying to suck it in their brains, but motivation isn't enough. Motivation is not what is going to get you from living your normal broken life to getting a place like this, going to another country even. I'm pretty young and I know that, and I didn't even make it in 1 year. I started with business at just 12 years old. I started with TikTok accounts, I started with affiliate marketing, I did some dropshipping, some organic dropshipping. I even did trading, right? I really tried everything, and this was my problem. I was keep trying to find something that works perfectly, and nothing works perfectly. Everything has like ups and downs, obviously. So the main thing that got me from being broke to getting rich is actually just sticking to one thing and doing the work every single day, not missing a day. And then luck caught up to me and I got lucky. And here's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to work 12 hours a day. You don't have to do that. That's stupid. I don't work 12 hours a day. No, I don't. I maybe do it like couple days or like a few days. I can count it on my fingers per month. And what I'm trying to say is, again, that consistency, just doing 2 or 3 hours of work per day will get you far more than just working 2 days out of the whole week for 24 hours. What also got me away from getting rich was also like keep trying to chase results instead of like doing the work and just sticking to it, right? The results sometimes don't come immediately. Sometimes they do, but in school they try to teach us that you write a test, you get the immediate feedback. When in real life, even as working a job and in business, it's not like that. You don't get immediate feedback. That's not how life works. I can truly say that the first 2-3 months I didn't have a single result. I had one sale in whole 3 months. I kept working and it seemed like nothing will ever work. And most of you guys would need like so much motivation to get to that, or just like stop working and say, oh yeah, dropshipping doesn't work, dropshipping that. When in reality, you're the problem and you quit way too soon. Before I found my first winner in fashion niche, I tested over 120 products. And even the 121st product wasn't perfect. And this is what I'm trying to say. 90% of people would give up on the 5th product. And you think it's true, only 1% of people succeed, and you don't get the 1%. Is only the only difference between you being rich and you being broke is consistency. That's all. It's not the money, it's not the luck, it's not the skill, it's the consistency. Look, just think about it as a whole idea, right? If you worked on on an app, let's say for example, you have zero skill, you don't know anything about coding. Today with AI, everything, you don't know anything. But if you worked on the app for 2 hours every single day, that's about 1000 hours in total. You think your app wouldn't be perfect? You think your app wouldn't make money? Of course it would, because you try something new every single day. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's not about working so much, but it's just trying new things and just finding the reason why something currently doesn't work, right? And what I'm saying, on the 3rd month of me doing the products, I did very well. I made 10k, right? And I'm not saying the same will be for you. Maybe some of you will actually get lucky or whatever, you possibly already have the skill but you don't know it yet, and you'll hit your first product on the 3rd product, the first winner. There is no guaranteed timeline, right? In business, you don't get paid for what you do in 1 hour. You get paid based on your skill and the time frame. And again, you think about school, you think about your job or whatever, and you're trying to compare your job or school to business, and of course it doesn't work if you compare it, right? It's 3 complete different things. But here's the routine that actually changed everything. In the morning, I always wake up, I take my shower, I wash my hair just to look good, because when I look good, I actually feel more confident, smarter, and just better in general. Because if I look like a geek, and when I look in the mirror, I think of myself, oh, what a loser. And of course, if I look like a loser, I can't be a winner, right? That's simple. After that, I just wrote all the things I needed done for the day. No matter what comes up, I just have to do them. Midday, of course, I did my product research, I did my ads, and then late at night, I even launched them, checked on my ads, based on the markets, of course, saw the products, talked to other people, and this is a subject where I want to stop at, because what really helps is you having someone to talk to that's better, more successful than you, because he can help you so much. Because you have to understand that everyone is going through the exact same thing. So if you already have someone like a mentor or a friend that can help you, you will succeed 10x faster, really. But I genuinely believe if the blueprint I give you right now and you follow it for 30 days, you can succeed. You have first results in less than a month. It's a 30-day blueprint. This will take you 30 to 45 minutes per day at max. So if you don't have that, you're lying. We all know you have at least 3 hours throughout the day that you could work on instead of scrolling TikTok or Instagram or whatever. So the first thing is, when you wake up, I want you to write 3 things. So basically 3 daily goals, right? And then I want to test 1 new angle. Angles are really important, and this is how you actually learn and change your luck into actual skill. When you've done all the things, which won't take you more than 15 minutes, I want you to do another 15 minutes of just customer research. See how they talk, what they talk about. You can go through news, you can go through Reddit, you can go to Facebook, you can go to X, whatever you want to use, but just don't do 15 minutes of product research. And it doesn't mean you go to ChatGPT and do 15 minutes. You actually go and find it yourself, because ChatGPT is not made for the product research. And this will hugely affect your brain on thinking how your customers think, bring out better ads, better angles, right? And what you'll gain with this is you'll gain a clarity on what actually works and what doesn't. So you finally now understand what formats work, what angles work. The main thing you'll get is the momentum, because if you are consistent, your momentum starts to get higher, and the more momentum you have, the more luck you have. With this, you'll also gain the proof that you personally can actually do this, so you're not doubting yourself that you need the daily TikTok motivation you used to need. And again, there is no shortcuts. They're just like working in the dark, working for yourself. Don't tell your friends about what you're working on. They'll see with your action, with you having your money. Keep this as your mindset. You always try to do this. Oh yeah, I'll do this tomorrow, then tomorrow goes to next week, then next month, and it's a year, right? And you just missed a whole year because you didn't do the work for 1 day. So every day when you have something, you do it today, not Monday, not Tuesday, but you do it today. And consistency isn't sexy, it's not a viral moment, it's not a topic that people like to talk about because it's actual hard work, but it's the only thing that long term actually guarantees results no matter what you do. Last year, I had no idea if this will work, right? but I had no choice. What did I have to lose? Do you have anything to lose? Will you lose your job because you work 1 hour a day? No, that's stupid. Of course you won't lose your job, or you won't get less better grades in your school. That's stupid. But what I did, I just showed up every day and hoped something will work. And now the luck caught up to me, right? But again, when I was 14, it was really hard for me, right? Because I had no one to talk to, I had no guidance. So I understand you guys, because I was in the same exact place as you are right now, most likely. And it honestly took way longer than it should have. It should have been like way sooner. If you want to skip the first 1 year that's just trial and error, no results, I just opened my mentorship program where I'll take 2 mentees with a guarantee. I have seen no one in the industry offer this guarantee, because if you don't make $500 per day, you get the full refund of the mentorship. Everything, full, on contract. And here is a win-win situation. If I don't fulfill my promise, I lose your mentorship money, right? So I'm doing my best. I'm trying to guide you. I literally hold your hand and show you what works and what doesn't. You just have to do your minimal amount of work. From finding the product, building the store, launching the ads, improving what works, and scaling the ads. If this is something that will interest you, obviously you have the link in the description. So I hope you understand throughout the whole video, not being consistent guarantees that you will never succeed. So let's get consistent, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.